As I left my country, I couldn't help but to think to myself, am I making the right decision? Can I really do this? But the feeling of excitement outweighed the sense of regret that no matter how bad I felt about leaving home, I had to follow my dream and visit as many countries as I can so that later on when I'm old, I won't have the sense of regret that I never dared to. For this reason, I am pushing forward to cross the border between Zambia and Malawi, and then later on reach Lilongwe. Yeah, so I've been cycling for about an hour or so, and I left Chipata a while ago. I'm almost near the border. And I can't deal with the hills, man. I don't know. I was not expecting this road to be so much so hard like this, you know. There are way too many hills, too much climbing, and less of going down. So yeah, I think I can manage to be cycling up ahead. So I'm just gonna walk for now until I find a downhill, till I start going downhill. Yeah. Cycling has always been my passion, way before I discovered bike touring. And I know a lot of people that would look at what I'm doing and be like, this is crazy. But there's just something about jumping into the unknown. And it's like Eminem once said, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you wanted in a moment, would you capture it or would you let it slip? And this is my moment to capture it. Something that looks like a border. I don't know if that's it, because I've seen so many places that looks like border.
you need Malawi kwacha to cross that side.
Sorry.
You are tired?
Yes. Is there a bank nearby here?
There's no bank. You don't have any little Zambian kwacha or dollar?
No, I only have... There's no ATM here.
ATM, find it, you change it.
Ah, crap. Okay. Caesar here just bought me some water and also helped me exchange the money I had into the Malawian kwacha that I'm going to need to cross the border. So I've made a new friend.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Safe journey, bro.
Thank you, man.
Go take it.
Yeah. And thank you so much as well.
So, you see the blue signpost here.
Okay, just a minute. It's a bit heavy. Okay.
As you go, you see a blue signpost. Where did you stand here? You see a blue signpost. There's some two roads going this side. The first, the tarmac road, you turn this side.
I turn left.
You turn left.
So there's no straight road which is going straight. Where does the straight road go to?
The straight road, there's a new border. They closed that border, so there's a new border. So you use this one.
That tank?
That tank. Before you reach that tank, there's a blue signpost. There are some guys sitting on the benches. Use this road.
It's a tarmac as well.
It's a tarmac as well.
Okay, so this side.
Yeah. You go straight and then to Malawi. This is where you're going to stamp your passport. But this another building which you found at the first is a Zambian building. So you go straight. They will direct you front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Some there.
Thank you so much. So that's the thing with borders. Too many trucks. And they're so annoying. At this point, I couldn't believe that the lifelong dream of mine was actually coming true. I was about to cross the border. That's the Zambian side. Finally made it. Yep. Finally about to cross into Malawi. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful border post. 2 nations, 1 border. This is incredible, and this is beautiful. Among all my family and friends, I stood out as the guy with weird thoughts and weird plans and impossible ambitions. And despite all the peer pressure, I still feel like I was meant to break all the rules and think outside the box. Hello. Excuse me. Which side is the Malawi side? Yeah. That building right there? Okay, that's where they're supposed to stamp my passport as well?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Now, to be honest, I knew this was no easy task, but I was fully prepared. And it was either I do it or I die trying. This has been a long time dream of mine, and I'm gonna make it happen, no matter what. Wow. I don't know if I'm the first from my country to ever go on a bike touring adventure like this, but I do know I'm probably the craziest. I remember telling my closest friend about this, and he couldn't believe what he was hearing. This was crazy. I knew it. We made it. Huh? After this, there is no turning back. Just have to push through. And yeah. Was I scared? Definitely. And despite all the confidence I'm showing right now, I'm jumping into a country that speaks mostly Chewa, and I could barely understand the language despite staying in the Eastern Province for so long. But hey, that doesn't stop people from going to France, right? One of the few times I feel alive is when I'm cruising down the road, feeling the breeze of fresh air on my face. I'm able to collect my thoughts. Excuse me. Put that other side. Thank you. I heard so many stories about the guys who do currency exchange here, so my spidey sense was on. But these guys were actually friendly and helpful. Yes? I'm okay, how are you?
I'm okay. Where are you going?
Headed to Malawi.
I'm good, Malawi.
The long way, yeah.
The wrong way?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. So first one, you park in here, but you go immigration, you stamp
the passport.
Yes, yes.
Unfortunately, I've already changed to Malawi Kwacha website.
But I give you good rate bank dollar. You do have dollar?
I've already changed a lot of money that other side.
What about the SIM card?
you.
What about SIM card for Malawi?
This is the SIM card from Malawi.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm okay, how are you? Thank you. How much is the SIM card from Malawi? Is this already registered?
Yeah, already registered.
How much is it? Huh?
20 Zambia kwacha, Malawi kwacha 2,000.
20 Zambian kwacha?
SIM card. Only SIM card.
Only SIM card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Where am I supposed to take to park the bike?
We're going to park over there. Just there. Just go over there.
Okay.
But you are done with purchase. You don't have any money, even dollars. You do.
No, I've exchanged everything. And apparently, I didn't know that you were also exchanging on the other side, because there was a lot of people exchanging that side.
Yeah, we are there many here and that side there.
Okay.
You know, guys, you can just go back. Where is that guy? Where is that side there?
Okay. All right, I'm coming for the SIM card. Okay. Hello. Yes. Can I leave the bike? Good. Is it afternoon or morning? It's morning. I'm okay. Where can I leave the bike? Yeah, I want to stamp my passport. All right, thank you. Get this back here. There we go. Guess what has happened? I just had my first flat tire in Malawi. I got my passport stamped and now I'm inside Malawi. But now I already have a flat tire again. I think I need to change the tube for this the back tire, because it's the one that has been giving me problems. The front tire is just as heavy, but it's not giving me any problems. So I feel like I'm gonna have to change the tube at some point, but not now. I don't know. First I just have to pump in. Yeah, it's leaking all right, but for now I'll just pump in, and whenever I find someone who's fixing bikes here, I'm gonna give him the job to first try to patch it. If not, then we'll have to change the tube. Okay, so far the ride has been phenomenal, I guess that's the word to use. Flat roads, mostly downhills. I'm not climbing that much yet. I don't know what else is waiting for me in Malawi, but so far it's been just smooth rides, and it's far much better than the rides I had in Chipata or in Zambia. Yeah, this is far much better. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the ride here, and hopefully I do at least halfway to Lilongwe. I don't know if I can reach today, because they're saying it's about 100+ kilometers, which is that's a lot of work, considering that I started this whole journey like in Chipata. So I already did like, I don't know, maybe 20 kilometers plus. So then from the border it's about 100+ kilometers to Lilongwe, so it's quite far. But anyways, we'll see how I'm going to do. Maybe I'll manage, maybe I won't, but my best guess is that maybe I'll just have to find a place to sleep along the way, and then I'll finish tomorrow. So for now, let me just fix the bike and then I continue. After riding for about 10 minutes, I found these guys on the side of the road. They charged me about 1,000 Malawian kwacha to fix the bike tire. They patched it, and I was ready to go in just as little time as possible. At first I had a challenge explaining my problem because they were speaking deep Cairo, and that's the language I struggle with. So I ended up using hand signs to explain what the bike's problem is, because by the time I reached here, the bike still had some air in it, and it looked very normal. Best meal in Malawi: spaghetti and tomato soup. I don't know if it's the flavor I chose or the brand I chose, but tastes horrible. But I don't have a choice. Either that or I start cooking something else. But now I don't feel like cooking anytime soon. So this is what I am settling for. Doesn't look delicious, yeah. Things we do for freedom. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was someone. I know a lot of people that would have given up already, but I'm not one of them. I'm here to see this through to the end. I don't know where this road will take me, but I'll follow through. I'll follow through till the end. I'll fight till the end. So I always had an impression that maybe they were a bit far behind. But from what I'm seeing, these guys are doing quite fine. You know? I'm impressed. So I don't even know where I have reached right now, but from the look of things, I think I'm far from the long way, but eventually I'll get there. I've always felt like I was meant to be constantly moving like this, seeing places and stuff. So all those years I spent back home not being able to, I felt like a bird in a cage. So it looks like I'm still in Muchinji, despite all the cycling that I just did, but I'm still in the Muchinji area. Oh well, let's proceed. Eagles are not meant to be locked up. They were made to fly, explore, and hunt. One thing I've observed that is quite constant is that both in Zambia and Malawi, they have no respect for cyclists. Some drivers will just drive past you recklessly.
quite surprising to a lot of people that a black person is doing this, because they're used to seeing white people doing the cycling, taking up crazy stuff like this. So every time they see me, they shout, "Let's go!" So, but I'm getting used to it. You know, after all, we are all just one people. I've been cruising down a lot lately since I entered Malawi. So now I'm worried that by the time I'll be pushing to Tanzania, I know it's I have to go uphill, but I just don't know how much of an uphill I have to climb. Ended the day with a flat tire. Crap. What am I going to do? I'm in the middle of nowhere. No houses, just farms everywhere. Yeah, and I have to look for a place to sleep. So, two things. Find a way to change the tube and find a place to sleep. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Well, sleeping maybe, but changing the tire, the tube is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see how it goes and how tomorrow goes. Maybe I might find some luck before I get to the long way. Okay. First, let me find a place to sit. Damn. Okay, let me find a place to sit first. Good morning. Yesterday I had some issues with the bike when we were trying to change the tube, but I met a very kind man and he offered me a place to stay for the night, so I did not sleep in a tent. I ended up sleeping in a room thanks to Mr. What is your name again?
Maxwell.
Mr. Maxwell. Mr. Maxwell offered me a nice place to sleep, and I'm grateful. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Yeah. So now the bike has a problem with the derailleur. Also, when we were trying to change the tube, we kind of had a challenge removing the tire with all the bags on it. So I can't change the gears unless I fix it properly. Okay. You know, last night around 6 p.m. I tried to go and find someone to change the tube for my tire. I thought that I can find someone who really knows how to handle this stuff. So they directed me to someone in the village, and the guy didn't even say if he can or he can't. He just started working on it. and all of a sudden there was like about there was like 10 people working on the bike now, just trying to change the tube for the tire. And then what ended up happening was, by the time we finished it, I was kind of like the one doing all the work, and I regretted it. I should have changed it myself, but he charged me a lot of money basically for doing nothing. And on top of that, they messed with my gears, so now I can't change gears. I can't change gears because the derailleur is off the rail, like it's not lined properly. So I don't know how I'm going to make it to Lilongwe, because I wanted to make it to Lilongwe at least earlier. My plan was to wake up at 05 a.m. and go out to Lilongwe as early as possible. This is going to be a huge inconvenience. It's going to be a huge inconvenience, a huge setback for me. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to navigate this. I don't know how I'm going to manage this with only one gear working. If I try to change the gears, the chain just comes off. So now I'm stuck with pushing the bike every time I reach a hill, instead of just changing to a softer gear. And that's hard. It's even harder than I thought. But I don't know what else I'm going to face by the end of this challenge, by the end of this journey. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Let me push a bit again. I'm not really enjoying this. There's too much headwind. I can't even cycle properly because there is way too much headwind. So every time I try to push ahead, the wind just pushes me back. It's very hard for me to move at the speed that I want to move at. Another thing again is I'm finding it very hard to navigate with the local people. Some of them are not that friendly, and I feel like they are just throwing some insults in there. Yeah, but all in all, the bad doesn't outweigh the good in Malawi so far. That's just one of those experiences.
cyclist's worst nightmare. I knew I was going to face this at some point. I just didn't know that it was this soon. I was expecting to find this maybe in the north part of Africa. But hell, Malawi was something else. The hills were never ending on the second day, which I didn't expect. Everyone else in the videos that I watched on YouTube never mentioned the hills, never mentioned the headwinds. In fact, they said the opposite about Malawi.
From here, it's how many kilometers?
It's a 50.
What is this place called? This place is
Chitumba.
Chitumba.
Yeah.
So from Chitumba to how many kilometers? 50 kilometers.
It's a 50 kilometer.
So from here, I reach Sundwe.
Then before Msumbe, there's Namitete.
Namitete.
Yeah.
Then Sundwe.
Yeah. Then in Sumbe, then Mpingu, Tete.
Okay.
Yeah. Jewa.
Jewa.
Wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I have to keep on climbing? The road is still like this?
Yeah.
Like this?
No. The same like it.
There's no climbing?
Yeah.
Just like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. What is your name?
Yeah. Road Sambila.
Road Sambila.
Yeah. Road Sambila. Yeah. Kamongo.
Kamongo.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me continue cycling.
Okay. You're gonna give your.
No, not really. I didn't withdraw any money, nothing. I have to go and to get the money for the loan. Yeah.
This what?
It's a camera.
The camera.
Yeah, so I'm recording everything that I'm doing on the road.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a camera.
Can you check it?
Okay. There. Okay, let me continue cycling. I take back everything I said about Malawi. The roads are very challenging. I thought it was going to be flat, but I've been climbing more than I expected. And right now, I feel like I was lied to. All the videos I watched on YouTube of people who have ever done this was saying that Malawi mostly go downhill. Or maybe they were talking about maybe they were talking about the other way around, but not the road from Zambia. You climb a lot. And you climb those hills that don't feel like you're climbing, but the more you climb, the more you get tired, and then you realize that you were climbing. So now look at this. Look at this. So I have to go down and climb again. It's so hard, man. Like, I wish people were just a little bit honest, because this is not what I expected. Whoosh. Okay, but giving up is not an option. Giving up is not an option, so let's push forward.
Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. What are those? What are you selling? What are you selling?
We are selling
Mice. You are selling mice. Oh, rats.
Well, where from, sir?
I'm from Zambia, sorry.
Zambia, not South Africa.
No. Wow. So how much is it?
2,000.
2,000
Each band.
for one. Okay. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't eat.
You don't eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me. How far is it from here to Lilongwe?
Impossible.
Here to Lilongwe, how many kilometers?
I think because I can ferry. Ferry?
30 kilometers.
It may be 30.
30 kilometers.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let me push ahead.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so like I said, they do eat rats here. It's kind of weird, but it's not just here actually. In the eastern province of Zambia, they do that as well. But I'm not from the east, so I don't eat rats. But anyways, let's push ahead and get to Lilongwe as soon as possible. For every downhill, there's a huge fucking climb that will make you question your entire existence. What the fuck is this? Huh? Look at that. And I'm 30 kilometers away from Lilongwe. And this is what I'm faced with. Crap.
Moving, going around the world, maybe with a bicycle, I don't know, maybe with a car, any day, but I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really appreciate Baba.
Thank you.
I'm telling you the truth, I like it.
Yeah.
I always wish every time to do an adventure like this,
Yeah.
to go around the world,
Uh-huh.
seeing different places, you know. I like it, Baba.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate.
I appreciate
it too. My brother from Zambia.
Yeah.
I'm thinking one day I'm also gonna do the same thing. One day.
You can.
Please like me, Baba. Shit! This guy, what come over you? No, it's fine. So now you're going where?
Lilongwe.
Lilongwe.
After Lilongwe, then I'll push to Tanzania. Then
Tanzania.
Yeah. Then Kenya, Uganda.
Uganda.
Yeah.
But even nice trip, my brother. I like this thing, Baba.
Yeah.
I always like traveling like this, but me.
How many kilometers from here to Lilongwe?
It's not far. 20 kilometers.
20. I'm almost there.
Yeah, almost there.
Okay.
20 kilometers.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, my brother.
Right,
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Okay, have a nice journey.
At this point, my throat and lips were dry from thirstiness, and everyone kept on telling me that I'm close, but I was still very far from Lilongwe. Yeah, it's nice to miss people like that. So
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We made it to Malawi, the long way. We made it to the long way. Yeah. Finally. Okay, so now I'm going to find a place to sleep. I've seen that on the map there's a Catholic church somewhere about Maula Cathedral. Let's check there first.
Just a minute.
Where can I find Maula Catholic?
Just
Maula Catholic Church.
Maula. Yali muzingo pira mukapeza demo mukakora musakabiliria jonja mukapeza jonja.
Right.
Right.
Where those cars are coming from?
No. Yes.
Straight again.
Roundabout.
Not this road.
Roundabout area by. Straight.
Straight.
Yeah. Roundabout.
Roundabout.
Straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Find Maula Catholic Church. Yeah. Hopefully they offer me some accommodation, or even just a place where I can put my tent. Yeah. But it's very late and I can start moving around without a plan here. Maybe tomorrow we can make something up. But for now, this is the best I can come up with. If they don't allow me, then I have to look for another church. See ya. Lilongwe, Malawi. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. I was starting to have second thoughts, like maybe it's not as hyped. But at least I'm now seeing something. This is incredible. This is beautiful. We'll see what else we can find tomorrow. But so far, this is what we found. This is what I've found. Nice, huh? Now this is what I'm talking about. Okay. I hope tomorrow my expectations are blown away, or at least met. I hope tomorrow my expectations are met, because I've been hearing a lot about the long way, and now I'm here and I'm seeing it for myself. This is beautiful. So far, the entrance is not disappointing. Quite similar to Lusaka's, I can say, with a few buildings. A few mostly one-story buildings. I've seen one multiple-story building there. Okay, let's go check it out on our way to Maula.
Now at this point I was super tired from all the cycling and climbing of the hills, so my plan was to ask the church to let me camp in their yard. I just put up my tent somewhere, I sleep for the night, and then tomorrow I can figure something out, because despite everything, this is a very costly journey, and I was trying to save up as much as possible without having to spend so much money on things that I can probably save on. So I was heading to this church that I saw on the map, and I asked around. People were giving me directions. So this was the goal for the night: find a place to camp, sleep. Tomorrow we figure something out. I didn't know if I was going to spend more than a day in Lilongwe, but I wanted to, so that I can explore it and see what all the fuss is all about.
Good morning. I spent the night at the police station. Unfortunately, they turned me down at the church. They didn't want no visitors. So I spent the night at the Central Police Station in Lilongwe. And now I'm headed to the house of my host, so that I can have some proper rest. And then later on I can explore Lilongwe a little bit more. So far, I'm not disappointed. Not disappointed. So let's continue pushing and get there on time.
Okay, so now, most places, if not all, in Lilongwe have a designated number, and that's what they are called, like Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, and so on and so forth. So my host was in Area 25, which was quite far from where I was and where I spent the night at the police station for my safety, and I had to climb a lot. I had to cycle and climb a lot, kind of like I was going to another district, or I was going to another city. And one other thing, when the church turned me down from camping in their yard, my other plan was to book a room, but I noticed one bag was missing, which had like most of the essentials that I had that I prepared for the trip. That included some money and my extra phone that I was using to navigate with. So now, since the bag was no longer with me, I had to navigate using my tablet, which doesn't even have GPS, and it's also a Wi-Fi tablet. So I was relying more on people's directions, which I can surely tell you that a lot of people here don't know how to give directions. I knew this because once I spent some time in Lilongwe, I later on discovered that there was certainly other better ways they could have directed me to the destination I was going to. And to make matters worse, everyone was giving me directions in Chewa, which was kind of hard to catch on. But the good part is, by taking these long paths, I got to explore Lilongwe more than I expected. I even got to see the stadium. I got to see a lot of places I wasn't expecting to see. And currently I can confidently say I can navigate Lilongwe with no problems, all on my own.
I'm cycling for about 2 hours now. More than 2 hours actually. From the time I left the police station. From the time I left the police station where I spent the night, for my safety, I've been trying to locate the house of my host from couch surfing, and he called me. He told me that he doesn't stay near the police station. He stays in area 25 of Malawi. So it's a long distance from the town center, from the town area where the police station is, to area 25. And sorry about now I'm in area 25 and I'm trying to call him, but unfortunately it's not picking up. Or maybe he's busy or something. I really hope he's busy, because I've come a long way to just, you know, go back for nothing. So very exhausting. Let me try to call him again.
At this point, I was thirsty, angry, and hungry. I didn't know what to do, so I kept on trying to call the guy, and it just kept on ringing. He wasn't picking up. He was my last hope. I didn't know where I was going to spend the night again. I even considered leaving Lilongwe the same day, because there was no other option. But with persistence, I guess you get the answers. So let's wait and see.
Still not picking up.
Yep, I'm picking up again. And at this point, I had it. What was I supposed to do now? I came all this way for nothing.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is not going as I expected, man. This is nothing like in every video I've seen. It's nothing's far from reality.
Of course it's not, you idiot.
Maybe it's because I'm black. I don't know.
Or you're just too dumb.
People seem to relate more to me, not in a good way, because for starters, they just assume that I can understand Chewa completely just because I'm black. They don't. No, I don't know if they know that in other countries we don't speak Chewa. So, yeah.
Well, of course, dum-dum. It's not like you're walking with a sign on your forehead that says you're not from here. How can they read your mind? Yeah, keep on trying. Maybe he will telepathically listen to your complaints and just pick up the phone by coincidence. I knew this trip would test me. I just didn't know that it was going to test my patience as well.
Still not picking up. I'm starting to think that maybe he changed his mind, but this is really conveniencing, man. Like, should I say so? Should I say so? Should I say so before I drag myself over this place? It's very far from where I was. It's a bunch of kilometers. I don't even know how far it is, but it's very far. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, I have some good news now. Turns out my host was just washing outside, so he left the phone inside the house. So that's why he wasn't picking up. Just called me to give me some further directions, and I'm heading there now. Much better. I feel much better now. More confident. Okay, let's proceed. Let's go see where we're going to spend a few nights. Okay. Stop picking up again. I've been trying to call him and he's not picking up again. I'm exhausted. I need to rest. I could have put a tent somewhere and just sleep for a bit. Oh, he's calling now. Hello? Sorry, you keep leaving your phone alone. Okay, I'm at the tower. The tower here, is it this market you were talking about? There's a tower with a billboard of Dr. Chakwera again. There is even they're even selling lumber. It's like a lumber yard. They're selling planks and stuff. Around 20. You're saying 20 minutes? Okay. All right then, I'll be waiting here. Okay, let's wait to see if he's going to show up. I'm exhausted. I don't even know where to find something to drink. And I'm hungry. I'm tired of eating oats. Wish I could find something else to eat. But anyways, I'll update you later on what else. See ya.
Fate and destiny has their own ways of bringing you closer to the right people. Simeon was a good guy after all.
Okay, so I met with my host, but now the problem is apparently he's leaving tomorrow to Uganda. I don't know if I forgot if it's Uganda or Rwanda. So since he'll be out, he couldn't no longer host me anymore. But I think he's a nice guy. He was just busy, and he ended up giving me some money for, to find a room where to sleep. And I forgot to mention earlier, when I was coming from Muchinji to Lilongwe, I didn't notice that one bag was missing, and that's the bag that had the little money that I was holding, that I had for the whole trip, including my bank card. So now I'm only remaining with one bank card, and it has no money in it. So the person who was supposed to host me gave me some money to find a room to sleep. So that's the only option I have right now. Other than that, that means I have to camp outside, and it's not safe any longer. This is the capital, and you know how capital cities are. So that's the option we are left with. And right now I'm listening to I'm on a highway to hell. So yeah, let's do this. Looks like a place where all the rich people stay here. Well, not all, but most of the rich people. Yeah, because I see fences everywhere. Yeah, they done locked themselves up. Hey, they're enjoying the view. Up there is a stadium. Down there, sorry, the stadium. And up there is where I'm going. Way up there. Back to where I was yesterday. And try to look for a room to sleep. With the money that Simeon gave me. I kind of feel like he's a friend at this point. Yeah, Simeon gave me about 15,000 Malawian kwacha, and I think that's going to do for about 2 days maybe. If I go for hostels, yeah, which is what I want to do. I'll try to go for hostels so that I can spend at least 2 days in Malawi and get to explore a little bit. So far, it hasn't been a great experience, I'd say. Interesting, but not great. So, yeah. See ya.
I ended up finding a room for about 12,000 Malawian kwacha in an area called Malangalanga. The place is called Crown Lodge and had good Wi-Fi. I also managed to get some food with the money that Simeon gave me. And that's how I spent the day. The second day was hard, but the ending was worth it. So now, let me enjoy this food. And I'll talk to you when I get to my room. With the budget that I had, this was the best I could do. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. I had a shower. I even got to have some good rest while I edited some videos and got to upload some as well. What a day. I knew it was going to be bad and it was going to be hard. I just didn't know it was going to be this hard. But at least now I know what to expect even where I'm going. It was at this point that I also had to start finding a way on how I'm going to survive the next day. I remembered I had a friend in Lilongwe and I recovered his phone number from my Google server.
This is where I'm spending the night. It's a nice cozy room at Crown Lodge. Yeah. Maybe charge some batteries for all my electronics and stuff. Huh. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit, but I know that if I don't do this, I will regret it when I get older. There will come a day when I'll be beating myself up for not taking the chance and not doing this while I had enough energy to do it in my youthful days. So that's why I'm doing this. You know, I have to explore the unexplored, see the unseen, and interact with the uninteracted. Yeah. Like Lil Wayne said, real G's move in silence, like lasagna. Anyways, have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.